There was another in the fire, standing next to me. There was another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding of how you've been set free, there is a cross that bears the burden, where another died for me. There is another in the fire. Oh, you never left us, you never forsake us. Come on. Oh, my dad left for dead beneath the waters. I'm no longer a slave to my sin anymore. And should I fall in the space between what remains of me, come on, and this reckoning, either way I won't bow to the things of this world. Even if the trying seasons we say, I know I will never be alone. There is another in the fire, he's standing next to you. There is another in the waters, holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding what power set me free, there is a grave that holds nobody, now that power lives in me. There is another in the fire. Whoa, whoa. There is another in the fire. Oh, oh. I love that this song was written when some friends were actually in the fire. They were in a trial, they didn't know when it was going to end. But they trusted Jesus, and they said, they confessed that you're actually with me in this. Just like the story in the Bible of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. God was there, he was the fourth man in the flame. But they had the kind of faith that said, and even if he doesn't, I will still praise you, and we will not bow to the things of this world. And I don't know what the thing that is taking your confession or taking away your praise, or you think that you actually are disqualified and that you can't sing these things, but sometimes when we praise, it actually helps us. It helps our heart catch up. Gives us a moment to remember what it is that we believe. That we would be people that would have faith. You know, in Hebrews it talks about that it's impossible to please God apart from faith. So let's be the people that have faith and that would believe, and even if he doesn't do the thing that we think that we need him to do, that we would trust him, that he would come through. And the beautiful thing about that story is that even when they walked out of the fire, they couldn't even smell smoke on them. And my prayer right now for that person watching, you feel like you're in the fire, well, guess what? God is right beside you. It's one of his names that says, God Emmanuel with us. He is there with you. He is not distant. But I pray that you would have a song of faith that would rise up in this moment, that you would remember that he's the God that stands with you. He is the God that lifts you. He is the God that lifts your head. And we sing. I can see the light in the darkness, as the darkness bows to him. I can hear the roar in the heavens, as the space between wasting. I can feel the ground shake beneath us, as the prison walls cave in. Nothing stands between us. Nothing stands between us. I can see the light in the dark